Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome back to another edition Star Citizen 3.11.1, and I've got the Consolidated Outland Nomad. That's right, I just picked up this Nomad, and I figured let's get right to it. Let's get to the things that everybody wants to know. How fast is this ship? How combat capable is it? And can you put fixed size 3s on it? So here we do a quick speed test before I hit the barrier. They really need to make this level larger. Back in the pilot seat, and now we are going to try with afterburn to see how fast it takes to get to top speed. It does seem to overheat before it hits its top speed threshold, but hopefully that can be solved with some upgraded coolers, and again we hit the barrier. Let's try to see a little bit on the roll, see how fast this thing can roll, which is, it's okay. And now let's take a look at the interior as well. So once we go through the door, we go into the living area. Got a nice little tree, which is kind of cool. A couple plants in here. Head on over to the sink and kitchen area, which is nice. There is an actual kitchen area. And then the little hideaway ottoman. And to my surprise, you absolutely can sit on it. Now, I was curious to see how that would fit, and surprisingly enough, it's a pretty nice little fit. Doesn't seem like you can interact with anything while you're sitting there, but that could be just for the time being. Moving along, we're going to go into the foyer, I believe they called it. Here's the bathroom, which that toothbrush doesn't look like it's anywhere hygienic. Closing the doors was a little strange, but this is the first implementation, so Here's the component closet for some of the components, which we will go over momentarily. Now this is what's interesting. I was expecting this door to open, but instead it looks like you can lower the cargo bay from inside, which I guess upon reflection is smart, but I figured that there would be an opening here. There might be, and in my haste I just missed it. Here's your item closet. I'm not sure though. It seems like the only way to exit is in fact here, where you actually would hit the 0G or exit ladder if you were landed, and whoop, out we go. Now following that, we are going to do another quick wraparound of the ship. I have the Jackal skin on it right now, so this is not the default skin that the Nomad comes with. And as you can see, it's like a, like they said, like a pickup truck, but this truck bed does go out, but it seems as though gravity might not be fully implemented. You saw I kind of started to drop, but then hit EVA again, or 0G. But, you know, again, it's a brand new ship, maybe not everything is set. Now, I thought maybe that was a folding door. To my chagrin, it is not. So again, we're going to do another quick wraparound. Reminder, this is the Jackal skin, not the default Nomad skin. Now, speaking of, that is going to be what the default Nomad looks like, that kind of gray with black accents. So the Jackal skin is going to look as such. And next, we are going to take a quick peek at the components. Now, of course, it does have all size 3 slots with size 3 gimbals on there. Now we got the Arctic Storm, 2 of them, size 1, grade C for the coolers. Power plant is the Power Bolt, which is also size C civilian, and 3 web generators. Following right along, the question everybody wants to know, can we put fixed size 3 weapons for the loadout? And I am pleasantly surprised to say, yes, you absolutely can. Now this brings up something very interesting. This makes this quite the capable starter ship. Now, unfortunately, these quote screens, like they said, are not buttons. I thought maybe something would do something on those, but at the time of recording, they do not. They seem to just be textures. But I wanted to test out the weapons loadout, these all fixed size 3s, and I am pleasantly surprised. It seems like a capable little fighter, to the point where I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Its speed is decent, its pitch and roll also quite decent. This definitely feels like it fills that middle ground between a starter and like a dedicated fighter, or a starter and a dedicated cargo ship. Now, the thing I want to test next is the amount of cargo, as I'm aware that it does have 24 SCU, which again, nothing to scoff at. I mean, you're not going to make, untold riches, but you're going to be able to make a pretty penny. And really, it all kind of boils down to whether or not the cargo stays in that pickup truck bed, or if it has a phasing issue much like the 300 series. But for a upgraded starter ship, I think this actually fits the role quite well. The only thing that I think would have made this better was having some multi-crew functionality, but again, given its specific role, it's understandable and excusable that it is not there. Now, one thing I do want to bring up, this certainly is not a dedicated fighter, as the shields do seem to melt pretty quickly. However, that could be a variable of the shields being used, as well as the other components powering it. Potentially, putting in upgraded components may help with its current shortcomings, which aren't really a huge thing with, again, given its role, given where it sits in the pantheon of Star Citizen ships. Now, for my final verdict on the CNOU Consolidated Outland Nomad, I would actually have to give it about a 7 out of 10. If you're somebody who has maybe just a Mustang, or if you have just an Aurora, this seems like a good option to upgrade to, especially if you got a couple extra bucks laying around and you're looking for something a little bit more different. Another thing that I think might be a shot in the arm for it, a good thing, is it does kind of resemble, I think it's the ASP from Elite Dangerous, so that might even help pull in players of that game, with this hull having a bit of a familiarity to it. But other than that, I think I'm actually going to leave the video here. And now it's your turn. Tell me down below if you like this ship. Don't forget to check the Discord as well. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope all you beautiful bastards out there, you have yourselves a wonderful day, morning, evening, whenever, wherever you just so happen to be. This is Will, Daylight Gamer, signing out. Love, peace, chicken grease. The